Britney confirms that she has a clone or that she has a look-alike or someone's impersonating her. We got to talk about all these crazy conspiracies, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out. We're honestly, girl, we're just keeping each other company, okay? Listen, I don't know what in the Britney Spears, born December 2nd, 1981, baby one more time, moves, I did it again, Britney in the zone, greatest hits, my prerogative, blackout, circus, pivotal, Britney Jean and Glory's going on here. But something is happening, honey, because, girl. So listen, first of all, I wanted to say something really quickly. So yesterday I did a video regarding TMZ's article with Britney. And I basically said that I was shocked that it was a very, actually, I was very shocked that it was a very positive article because I'm sorry, but usually TMZ doesn't really report on positive things about Britney, right? So I said that I was like shocked that it was surprised. Automatically, I have a contract with TMZ. Automatically, I work for TMZ. Let me just tell you something. If I work for TMZ, you would be the first to know. Okay, girl? Because, see, girl, all right, as a tea spiller, that would be crazy huge, all right? And second of all, I have done corresponding things for TMZ. If you guys didn't know, they call on influencers who talk about pop culture, and you do like a 30-second segment about a topic that they give you. So I've done that. So that is maybe what you have seen, but I haven't done it that many times. I've done it like 4 times. So, that's it. That's all I've done. And actually, I was supposed to go on last week to talk about Kevin Federline and Britney. But Kevin Federline, he went over his time because he called into TMZ. He went over his time, so I couldn't do it. But anywho, so yeah, that's as close as I've gotten to TMZ. But I don't work with them. I don't have contracts with them. And the only thing I said was I was surprised that they actually wrote something positive about Britney. So I just want to clear that up, girl. I'm not getting the coins from TMZ. Trust me, I wish I was. All right, so you guys remember the crazy videos of Britney, of all the crazy headlines, the crazy videos being made, everyone talking all these crazy things about Britney, about her being erratic and her being crazy and her being this and her being that. I mean, I feel like I've said this many times, but I'll say it again. I didn't find her to be acting erratic at the restaurant. I did find her driving to be a little bit, off. That is the truth. But obviously she was being followed and chased, and I'm sure she was nervous. She was alone. She was scared. But I have made it very clear that I do think Britney needs a chauffeur and a security team to help guide her through point A to point B, because that could have been very dangerous for her or others on the road. So I will say that. But Britney posted to her Instagram and wrote this: "If anyone is wondering, the lookalike was not me." Britney, ¿qué es lo que estás haciendo en este momento, señora? I'm like, what are you doing, lady? Like, oh my Lord, like, there's already all these conspiracies about her being cloned and there's lookalikes and where is the real Britney? Britney is dead. Listen, I've seen all those rumors and stuff, and I don't know, you guys, like, I'm not the type of person who like loves those type of rumors because I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe that is possible. So, I don't think that Britney's out here being cloned. I think that a lot of people want it to be true because in their eyes, Britney doesn't represent, the Britney now doesn't represent the Britney that they loved at one point. So I think it's easier for people to believe that she's been cloned rather to think that this is actually Britney Spears and she's not performing anymore. She's at home. She is doing her fashion show. She's twirling away. I think it's easier for people to grasp onto that. Now, the teeth moving, I've spoken to dentists. That is very possible. The shifting of the teeth, those things that people do. But listen, I will say this in the same breath as I'm saying I don't believe it. I think in Hollywood, anything is possible, girl, especially with money, right? I do think that Britney is being super isolated, that Britney is being punished by everybody around her, and basically treated like trash. You know what I mean? I definitely also feel like Britney could really use some therapy. I think quite frankly, I don't want to offend anybody, but I think everyone could use some fucking therapy. I mean, I'm so incredibly grateful for my therapy, and especially I'm also going to start seeing a psychiatrist because, you know, I have so much in my head that I need the extra boost of help. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with wanting or needing help. Second of all, I definitely feel like, you know, Britney went through so much in her life, and I do think that she could benefit from some professional help. I don't think Britney was on substances because also she was eating in the car. If you guys know about some of the things that people are saying that she is on, you don't necessarily get hungry from that. Second of all, you know, I don't think she was drunk. I think she was just very nervous, and I think she was being chased, and she was very scared. I don't think she was acting erratic in the restaurant. I didn't see her do anything wrong. You know, like I joked about, I didn't see her, you know, I didn't see her jump on tables, throw guacamole on people, you know, strip on, you know, in front of a family. Like, I didn't see her do any of that. She was just there. I don't know if there is people there that, you know, she can trust. I'm very nervous about that. I'm very nervous about Britney being surrounded by the wrong people. That makes me very nervous. And I do hope and pray that she is surrounded by good people. I hope and pray that she is surrounded by people who want the best for her. I don't know about this lookalike thing. I mean, I think she's trolling, if I'm being honest. I think she's trolling right now. But damn, you know, we've seen movies like Death Becomes Her and all these other movies, the Demi Moore movie, Substance. I could be, I mean, there could be so many things that, you know, there is other lookalikes that are worldwide. I know that there's one in Europe. I know there's one in somewhere in Latin America where they like, their whole social media is like going to places dressed like Britney and being like, you know, taking picture, and people actually believe it's Britney. So a lot of impersonators do this. They go to malls dressed like, you know, Taylor Swift or whatever, and they pretend it's them. So could that have been Britney? Could that have been a lookalike? Who knows? But I think Britney might be trolling. I think Britney needs to hire security. She needs to hire a good team around her. She needs to hire you know, just people who are going to protect her so she didn't have to get in her car and be that afraid. And I also really hope and pray she has new friends, because I just feel like everywhere Britney goes, magically, Daily Mail, TMZ, all these people are there. And I think she's always being set up. So it's not about me blindly defending her. It's about me just speaking my heart. Again, I don't think she should have gotten behind the wheel. I don't think anybody should be following anybody home, especially at night by yourself. You know, I don't think that's correct, but I also don't think it's correct to put your life at danger or anybody's life in danger on the road. So an animal could have crossed. I mean, this could have ended up really terribly. So Britney, get yourself a chauffeur, get yourself some security, because you want to live here in Los Angeles. These are the things you need, girl. Because Los Angeles is not going to change, honey. Paparazzi are always going to be on you. There's going to be always people taking your picture. And if you want to live here, then you need to get the right security and help to live here. Or else you are always going to end up in these predicaments. My thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you believe in the whole clone lookalike thing? Let me know. I don't know. It makes me a little nervous. But anywho, I'll see you guys in my next video. And I love you all very much. Mwah.